What's up, guys? This is Taylor here, and today I'm just going to be going over a few little checklist items if you want to clean your computer up. Say it's running a little slow or whatnot, or you have a lot of data, or you just want to do spring cleaning every now and then. This is an essential start guide to get everything moving. So you're going to want to go over here to CC Cleaner and download this program. I'm not sure if they have an optional single installer or if they have a full installer only, but if they do have a single installer, you can install it without actually quote-unquote installing it. It'll just be a standalone runnable executable, whereas the installer will install it to your system. And then you're gonna want to go down here to here. It should make a start icon, and essentially what this will do, it'll go through all of your internet, all your browser items, clean out any local data, so history, cookies, and whatnot, and I believe maybe save passwords, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. And then it'll go through the registry, clean out any additional or redundant registry data. Now, I have heard of this breaking people's computers. It has never affected me or anyone I know, but your mileage may vary, and I'm not responsible for any damage you've done to your PC. So you can click here to scan for issues and then fix those selected issues. And then in Cleaner, you can analyze, which will tell you how much data you can save by running it. And then you can obviously run the cleaner. I've already done this recently, so I'm not going to do it again. But after you've done that, you can go ahead and close it. But little heads up, do yourself a favor, click on Control-Alt-Delete to get the task manager open. And you can additionally hit Control-Shift-Escape, but the Control-Shift-Escape button is not a system interrupt. So after you've hit Control-Alt-Delete and you've opened up your task manager, go to CC Cleaner and just hit Disable. The less programs you have enabled at startup will increase your boot times. Now, my computer, it's a little aged. I mean, it's decent specs, but it is a little old, and the discs are getting a little slow. I think I bought it back in 2014, and it's 17, and I've added discs, but I still have the original disc as my boot drive, so I've gotta fix that. And oh damn, let's turn this off. But you can go through here and see all of your programs that want to start when the computer starts up. And you can see there, it'll list how much of a startup impact they have all the way to the right. So the drivers for my keyboard, so medium, HP Beats low, yada yada yada, low low low. iTunes Helper should be disabled, and you should see things that are, if you don't want them running at the start, like maybe you don't want Steam running when you first start your computer, because it does actually impact boot performance. But and then finally, you can go to disk fragmentation. So just type in disk, and you should see two options: disk cleanup and defragment and optimize drives. Click on that, and it'll tell you what drives are fragmented. You can analyze the drives, which will tell you how much fragmentation there is. And I've tried to explain fragmentation okay-ish, but I'm going to put a link in the description of the video where TechWiki will explain it better. So Linus from Linus Tech Tips explains it much better and more concisive than I ever could. But essentially, it's just wear and tear on your drive where data gets written in wrong places. So say you have a string of data of 10 blocks and one of 2 blocks and one of 5 blocks, and you've deleted the 2-block data set, and you want to store 15 blocks of data, it'll skip over those 2 blocks, and the data will be quote-unquote fragmented, which can slow read and write speeds. It's just not fun for anyone. And if you let this go over a period of months to years, it'll take very, very long to clean. So analyze the drives, see how much fragmentation there is, and decide whether you want to quote-unquote optimize or defragment the drives. Now, keep in mind, do not defragment your flash memory drives. So I don't know why you defragment USB drives, but if you have any flash memory storage, so SSDs for instance, do not defragment your SSDs. It's a very, very bad idea. It will damage them and lower their life cycle. So after you've done that, you've cleaned your registry, you've cleaned up all the locally saved data, and you've defragmented your drives. Now, this may or may not cause a considerable increase. Like obviously, if you have lower specs, your computer isn't going to get any faster. But if you've had a degradation of boot times and disk read and writes over time, then this will definitely help it. So anyways, in the description you will find a few different links for CC Cleaner, the Tech Tips video about disk fragmentation. Well, they can explain it further, and I may add an additional one about why trying to defragment flash memory is a bad idea. But this has been Taylor Talks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.